Welcome to the 22nd annual charity event of the Clarendon Foundation and Friends. Those of you who may not be familiar with the Clarendon Foundation, let me give you a little bit of information. We'll have more information later on in the presentation. But the Clarendon Foundation helps children in Sri Lanka. And your participation helps us provide for these children. You'll get some more information in this presentation, but you can also visit our website at clarendonfoundation.org. You can also make donations if you wish. There's a Donate Now button. You can press that, and you can donate through PayPal. So thank you for joining us and participating. And thank you also for all of those who have joined us the last 21 times for our annual events, and especially some of you who have been there 21 times, and again you're here for the 22nd time. We thank you. Without further ado, let me introduce our host today, Tivanta Correa.
Perfect. Wow, look at that. Resounding applause for me. Hello, friends. How are you doing? I am very excited to be your host for the Friends Valentine's virtual event. We have a great evening planned for you. Plenty of entertainment. We have musicians, we have comedians, and of course, the number one thing we're here to do is to celebrate all the wonderful work that the foundation does. All throughout the evening, the silent auction is already open. You will see a banner, I'm guessing somewhere right around here, that's gonna have the website. It's gonna give you updates on all the current values of the silent auction. So get in there, give, get some great prizes, but most importantly, enjoy today's evening. I've been looking forward to hosting this for many years now. I feel like I've been auditioning since I was 5, and finally I've got the chance. Granted, there's no audience, live audience that is, but I feel like there's no reflection on my skills. So let's get started. We have a great performer to kick us off today. You all probably know him. His name is Rukshan Pereira. He's been performing for many years in the 70s, in the 80s, in Sri Lanka. He, in fact, came here, was in the US for 30 plus years, and now has gone back to Sri Lanka, where he is still performing. With that, he has sent us some unique, wonderful performances that he chose himself for the Clarendon Foundation event. So, Rukshan, let's start. Bless our land.
Yes, we need blessings from the Sri Lankans. We need the blessings from the international community. We also need the blessings from above. This song is asking for blessings from above. Bless our land, Sri Lanka. And to do this, I would like to call this award-winning, international award-winning choral group, Choral Caliber. Please give a big hand. Lord, soothe our mind, Lord, our hands. Lead us in our land. Soothe our mind, hold our hands. Lead us in our land. Skies had blinded us, we couldn't see at all. A nation full of bleeding hearts suffered all along. The time has come to search our souls and to take a stand. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. The road is now very clear. Now help us walk the mile. Let love conquer the fear and help us reconcile. Give us the faith of a mustard seed. Help us to take a stand. Lord, soothe our minds. minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Bless our land, Sri Lanka, help us to be one. Open our eyes to clearly see your footprints in the sand. We were shadowed in the darkness, in a battered brutal war. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our heads, lead us in our land. To help a child in need, to show them that we care. Our nation to succeed, give courage to play it fair. Strengthen us to make a difference, be good citizens of the land. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Our leaders need your guidance to be just and to be wise. Unite all our races, relieve from all our cries. To live in peace and harmony, regain the love and joy. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Bless our land, Sri Lanka, help us to be one. Open our eyes to clearly see your footprints in the sand. We were shadowed in the darkness, in a battered brutal war. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Bless our land, Sri Lanka, help us to be one. Open our eyes to clearly see your footprints in the sand. We were shadowed in the darkness, in a battered brutal war. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our land. Lord, soothe our minds, hold our hands, lead us in our Thank you. Choral caliber, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rukshan. It's obvious that you still have it. So let's keep the entertainment going. Up next, we have a young Sri Lankan comedian. Some of you may have seen his work. He does an amazing job truly capturing the Sri Lankan culture. Jehan R., he has sent in some work. He has handpicked these clips for this event, for the Clarendon Foundation. So his first clip that we're gonna see, I guarantee you're gonna love it. It is going to be a technical success across the land. Let's hear all about the Apple I.O.
We believe that technology becomes truly magical when it's in the hands of a Sri Lankan. So we're announcing a brilliant new Apple I product made specifically for Sri Lankans. Introducing the Apple I.O.
Here at Apple Sri Lanka, we have been researching how Sri Lankans use the Apple products. Sri Lankans have different hand gestures, we have different photos, and even different musics.
We've integrated Sri Lankan technology directly into the iOS to notify you when an I.O. moment is about to occur.
hear your son has failed maths.
Ayo.
Your daughter has a boyfriend
Ayo.
and he's not Sri Lankan.
Ayo. It's spectacular. And best of all, we're shipping in 3 sizes. The Ayo, the Ayayo, and the Ayo Mage Apo.
Jehan Arya, you nailed it. This next clip from Jehan might be my favorite. It is called Every Amma Call. And I'm telling you this, I had this call yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. Jehan R, take it away.
These are the stages of every phone call from your mother, Sri Lankan style. Phase 1 is when they ask, are you free? Obviously, your answer has absolutely no meaning whatsoever.
Hello, can you talk? No, can you talk now? No, it's urgent. It is very urgent. No, can you talk? No, never mind. So anyway, I was wondering.
Phase 2 is general questions. You'll be hit with thousands of questions like this.
So what time is it here? Have you eaten properly? What did you have for dinner? Have you been sleeping properly? Hey, have you been drinking enough water? You must drink at least 8 glasses a day. At least 10 glasses a day. 400 glasses a day you need to drink, huh?
Then we move to phase 3, the news roundup. This is when your mother gives you general news, and the best thing about this is that it's big international news headlines mixed in with really specific home news stuff.
Hey, Obama is coming to town. We're changing the front curtain. All this gay rights marriage and all are full. Everyone is talking about it, and the front neighbors, I think, is gay also. Don't know. I think so. Can't tell also, but looks the type, you know.
Then it's phase 4, the actual reason for the call.
I rang to tell you that pizza shop is now owned by Asians like us. We must patronize it a bit more, no? Now this wheel has been spinning for 2 hours now. I thought I'd call you. Are you watching this match? She's buying a $100 dress and cutting $80 off and wearing only 20. Quick call. I want to ask you a few things. Now, the other day, I had gone to the supermarket, okay? I had lost all my friends on WhatsApp. Where is Auntie Sandra? Where is Auntie Preeti?
Please note that sometimes there's absolutely no reason at all.
And then, not much news on our end. Oh no, nothing much. Boxing on.
After the actual reason of the call, you move into stage 5, which is general warnings and concerns.
I'm highly worried about pickpockets. I'm highly worried about parking. I'm highly worried about the weather. There is a rapist on the loose. Be careful and come home at once. I know you're in a different country, but you never know.
And then the final stage of the phone call, the blessings.
Okay, darling. Okay, God bless. May the blessings of the Triple Gem always be with you.
And those are the stages of every phone call from your mother. Hello.
Jehan R, well done, well done. I guarantee there is every son and daughter laughing out there because they know exactly what he's talking about. So up next, we have another musician, a very talented musician. He goes by the name of Rohan Mendes. Rohan was a musician back in Sri Lanka, and then he's come here to the US, and we've had the pleasure for the last 30 years of having him perform in the Los Angeles area. He has sent us, once again, this is a one-off performance, a solo performance by Rohan, where he just, I will tell you, will take your breath away. Rohan, thank you so much. Let's hear the song.
Back when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would leave me high and dance with my mother and me, and then swing me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk,
Rohan, that was absolutely beautiful. It was so beautiful, it actually makes me want to dance with my father. Actually, I lied. Not even a little. Not even a little, my friends. But we're going to keep the comedy moving on with the comedy stylings again of Jehan R. This time, Jehan is going to talk about every Sri Lankan remedy. And I will tell you this, my grandmother also used OD cologne for everything. Jehan R.
Darling, you're not feeling well. Best thing to do is put some OD cologne. Shall I rub some tiger balm?
Do you want to pay, Abba?
Go and ask your mother for some Siddhale, child.
Put a little bit of coconut oil.
Yes, son, ask your mother for some coconut oil.
Sure thing, he's putting coconut oil.
Look at my hair. She still got it.
Ah, your head is paining. Put some OD cologne. You sprained your wrist. You failed your exam. Broke your leg. Put some OD cologne. Darling, you're constipated. You want some pepper?
Hey, darling, where's the winter Gino?
Have some ginger tea, man.
Whole time you're working in the dark, you're gonna strain your eyes.
Arey, darling, you're feeling fluid. Wait. Let me make you some kothamalli, man. Darling, shall I make you a kothamalli? I'm making the kothamalli.
Come and take some samahan here.
I'm going to make you another samahan. Was it raining outside? I will come in and make you some samahan straight away. I don't take a chance. Here, the water is boiling. I'm going to make you a steam inhalation at once. You feel like...
It'll clear it right up.
Bloody cleared right up.
Tuck, it'll go.
Walking around whinging and bloody whining.
Bit of water, little splash of OD cologne. Bring the towel, come and do your steam inhalation. I don't know, I've given you kothamalli, I've given you OD cologne, I've given you now samahan. How many times? I don't know what is wrong with this child. You're running around in the rain. This is the problem. I bought you a nice jumbo also. For what? For what? Wasting money on these children, I tell you. That's better.
All right. Well done, Jehan R. All right, so we're not done with Jehan R just yet. So for everyone in the audience, especially my young ones, get ready. It might get a little awkward or a little too real. Or for those that have already been through it, you might be having a little PTSD because Jehan R is going to talk about the feeling of marriage pressure. Take it away, Jehan R.
A guide to marriage pressure. First is the subtle suggestion stage, where marriage is gently woven into the conversation.
So anyway, darling, have you made any new friends? Anybody that I would also like? What are the people that are like? Any nice people? Any people like us? Then we were at Nando's Chicken and I saw a Sri Lankan young boy and girl couple, newly married it looked like. It'd be nice also if you also got married one of these days, no?
If this doesn't work, things start to escalate to the blunt suggestion.
You're just wasting time with these useless ones. For goodness sake, can you hurry up? I have a nice sari also. Auntie Minoli also has coming from Sri Lanka next month. If you can hurry up and get married, it will be very ideal, okay? Your biological clock is also ticking, huh? Tick, tick.
Often you'll find little personal attacks peppered in during the blunt suggestion phase.
You know, you're putting on a bit, huh? Shame. You're losing a bit of hair, no? Have you got a bit shorter?
Then you reach the nothing else matters phase. This is when no matter what you accomplish, it doesn't mean anything because you're still not married.
I know you got your PhD, but where is the bride to be?
With all of this comes the stage of lowering their expectations.
You must remember, these hot ones cool down. Your father also was a hot one. Now look at him. So what is the surname? No, never mind. Not employed even. My goodness. Free-spirited one he sounds like, huh? Okay, very good.
And if you're still not married, then you'll enter the hurry up and get married because we may die soon phase.
We are now coming slowly to the evening of our lives, so no, we don't want to miss anything important. Your grandmother is also very keen to be there should you get married, God willing. And she had a bit of a cough the other night, so...
And then finally you do meet someone and you do get married and everyone's happy and then you get hit with...
And what about grandchildren?
Well done, Jehan R. Just captured it so perfectly. There are so many aunties and ummies that are just spot on with that. So let's go on into learning more about the Clarendon Foundation. Up next, we have a wonderful video that really gives you some insight into what the foundation does.
The parents did not know what to do with these children, so they tie their children with some chains to keep in one place. In our country, these kind of children, normally the society doesn't accept. So they may have just spent their lifetime in houses. If we didn't have this place, it would have been very worse thing for them. But we help them to recognize their dignity, their talents, and also as normal persons, human beings.
ඇත්තටම මම කියන්නේ මේක මම කියන්නේ මගේ දරුවා විතරක් නෙමෙයි තවත් දරුවෝ මෙතන ඉන්නවා සිස්ටර්ලා ලොකු හයියක් අපිට මොකද ඇත්තම කිව්වොත් මම අසරණ වෙච්ච වෙලාවේ සිස්ටර් අපිත් එක්ක හිටියා සිස්ටර්ට අපි දෙයක් කිව්වොත් සිස්ටර් ඒක අත්හරින්නේ නැහැ සිස්ටර් පුළුවන් ප්‍රමාණය සිස්ටර් අපිට උදව් කරනවා
Many parents look for our center. They trust us more, I suppose, and they know that we are really training them. For the small ones, we give more play therapy and the singing because for the speech, when we sing, they really catch up. And for the big ones, they just have some exercise, and after that, what they are doing is writing and they learn to read. So I would like to thank the Clarendon Foundation because they really decided to help these special children so they will really learn something for their future.
My name is Rohita Indrajit. I am from northwestern province in Sri Lanka. When we were coming here, there's no lights, there's no proper roads, all gravel roads. People don't have drinking water.
Unfortunately, in Sri Lanka, there's a lot of poor people in the slums and shanties. And sometimes you couldn't imagine, perhaps, the type of poverty and misery some of these people experience and undergo. That's why they decided to have a separate place, a place where they could be given good food and shelter.
Thank you, Jesus, for the food.
We are giving the children 2 meals per day, morning and afternoon, and then they attend class.
මොනවදලා සුදුවෙන්න හදගෙන සපත්තු දාගෙන බස් එකට යනවා. ගිහලා හැමෝම ස්කෝලේට ඇවිල්ලා කනවා. කාලා පන්තියට පස්සක් කියලා පන්තියට ගිහිල්ලා ලියනවා.
And in this neighborhood, you also have a lot of drug abuse, child abuse, family violence, and really no place to sleep. And now, unfortunately, in Sri Lanka, there's very little space and place in the families for the elder.
දරුවෝ ඉන්න 4 දෙනෙක් දුවලා දෙන්නයි පුතාලා දෙන්නයි මේවා එකක් නෑ උදව් මට උදව් කරන්න තරම් මගේ ලෙඩේ හැටියට මට උදව් කරන්න බෑ ඒගොල්ලන්
So they appeal to us, and where we can, we let them in and they come here. We provide them with newspapers, television, and then they have the 3 meals.
ඒ කරනවා ලිටරේචර් බේත් කණ්ඩ දෙනවා ගමන කියන ඔක්කොම උදව් කරන්න කියන්නේ අපේ අසරණ ගමන දැන් බලන්න කොච්චි දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා පවුල ඉන්න පවුලට සනීප නැහැ ගෙන්න පන්දාවට පාන් දෙනවා දැන් බත් දෙනවා අරන් යන්නේ ඉතින් මා අරන් යාටත් දෙන ඒගොල්ලොත් යන්නේ පින් ඉල්ලනවා. යමට ධර්ම දෙයියෝ දේශවන්දරු ආශිර්වාද කරන්නේ.
And that's why we're here, friends. I think that video says it all, and it just touches on so many levels. So up next, we have another wonderful performance by Rukshan.
Our lives turned upside down. Can't go out, we are locked down. Has the world stopped turning? Social distance, empty streets, that's our new reality. Has the world stopped turning? Silver line is our heroes, they'll heal the world again. They sacrifice their lives and work through day and night and make the world go round and round again. They give us hope and faith and help smile through pain and make the world go round and round again. They are unsung heroes of the day. Their love will make the world go round again. The count increases day by day. Angels come and take them away. Has the world stopped turning? Nobody knows who's next in line. Into a new world sun will shine. Has the world stopped turning? We pray for healthcare workers and armed forces every day. They sacrifice their lives and work through day and night and make the world go round and round again. They give us hope and faith and help smile through pain and make the world go round and round again. They carry the world on their shoulders every day. Their love will make the world go round again. Let's pray and send them blessings every day. Their love will make the world go round again. Let's bow our heads for our heroes once again. Their love will make the world go round again.
Thank you for joining us to help the children in Sri Lanka. Remember that it is you who provide the help and support for the children in Sri Lanka. It is your help and your support and your funds that provide for the children. You and I and all of the others who help together help the children and support them. They're just like our own children. They're no different. They deserve to have what our own children have. We continue to do much of the same things every year. What you do is provide food, education, shelter, and health care to children every day. It is every day, every week, and every month. Because they ate yesterday or last week does not mean they will not be hungry today or tomorrow or next week. You provide them with sustained support every day. This event is not a glamorous production. It is all done by volunteers but at hardly any cost, as always. All funds raised and all donations always go 100% to the children in Sri Lanka. Let's remind ourselves what all of us together do. You're going to see a map of Sri Lanka and the locations. Follow the blue star on the map. Follow the blue star. This is a school in a small rural village named Gajabapura on the northeastern coast. It is a remote area and the people are very poor. It is so remote and so rural that this is the access to Gajabapura, and the people have very little resources and are very poor. You provide lunch for these children every school day. A hot lunch is prepared on site and served to them every day of the week, and every week of the school year. These children are so poor that they come to school because of the lunch, as many of them don't have enough to eat at home. They come to school looking forward to the lunch, and as a result, their attendance has improved and their performance has improved, and they stay for after-school activities. And because of the food you provide, they are also getting a better education. This next one is in Purva Rasamkulam, a little northeast of Vaunia and towards the jungle of Vilpattu. This is a home for single mothers. These young women, some in their teens, have been abused or raped or simply befriended by the wrong person. They are single and pregnant and they have no other resources. They are sent here often by the police or other authorities. They stay here until the baby is born and adopted under government programs, and then they move on with their lives. You provide for the complete support of this home. This is another home in the same area for girls. These girls come through the court system or probation. They may have been abused or have unsatisfactory conditions at home. Their parents may be in prison or drug addicts. You provide for the complete support of the home. This is in Vanathavilluva, a remote area a little north of Putlam on the forest road to Mana. We have built a small schoolroom there and children are tutored and helped with their schoolwork. Tutors are hired in math, science, and English. Each year, you also provide dozens of children with books, school supplies, and book bags for the new year. The older children are provided with tuition classes. You pay for the advanced level students to go to outside tuition classes in all subjects so that they may also be more competitive in the exams. University students are given a stipend each month to help them with their expenses. I am sure you recall the terrorist church bombings almost 2 years ago. This is in Katuapitia. This young lady lost her 7-year-old son and one eye and is paralyzed. She has 2 little surviving children. You are paying for round-the-clock care for this at this time. This is in Morotua. This is a school for children who are differently abled, with Down syndrome, autism, and with different abilities. The children are provided with education and training. You provide for the entire program. This is in Mount Lavinia, in what was known as the Clarendon Children's Home. Since Sri Lanka no longer has such children's homes, other than those under the probation system, this home has been remodeled and is now a school for differently abled children. We hope to have a residential facility there again soon. You also provide for its complete support. Samata Sarana is in Mutwal. You saw a video presentation of this earlier today. Samata Sarana provides education as well as food to children from the poorest areas of Colombo. And in addition to these children, you also provide nutrition continuously to 100 children with cancer. These children are from various parts of the country and are from very poor families. These low-income families can hardly sustain themselves and are too poor to provide the child with cancer with the nutrition the child needs to fight the illness. You provide for the nutrition on an ongoing basis. As you know, the COVID impacted Sri Lanka as well. There were curfews for days at a time. Many of the families in the poorest, remote areas were unable to obtain food for themselves and their children. Many of them are daily wage earners and they were without funds. Even if they had the funds, the curfews further prevented them from going out to secure food they needed for their families. You provided several rounds of dry rations in various remote areas to hundreds of families during that time. Even we found it difficult for our volunteers to go out and get the food and distribute it. Fortunately, we were able to contact the army commander for the area, who sent his troops in vehicles to help our volunteers secure and distribute the dry rations. This shows the demographics and the diversity of the children you help. At Samata Sarana, daily services are provided to about 500 children by ethnicity, Sinhalese, Tamil, Muslim, by religion, Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, and Islam. Gajabapura, the remote village, is 100% Sinhalese and 100% Buddhist. In Vaunia, it's 100% Tamil and Hindu. There is diversity in the children you help. You help children without regard to race, religion, or any other differences, and even the differently abled and the children with the deadly disease of cancer. This is what you do. Food for 500 children daily. About 250,000 meals a year. Computers, education, transportation. Nutrition for 100 children with cancer. Education and training for differently abled children. Shelter for abused women and pregnant single mothers. Homes for destitute and abused children placed through the courts. Education for children of all ages. Paid tutors for advanced level students and stipends for university students. This is what you do. This is how your money is spent. So let's all together get together to help these children. Let's give them opportunities. Let's provide them with a future for themselves and their families. It is not just about food and shelter. Of course, food and shelter are important today. Without food, there will not be a better tomorrow. But it is also about hope. It is about education and hope for a future. Whether it's food today or hope for the future, you can provide that. How can you help? You can contribute by check or credit card, monthly, one time, or periodically. Donate directly on the website. And if you are already a donor, by seeking contributions from others and participating in our fundraisers as we are doing now. You can contribute monthly, as many of us already do, or you can contribute as often as you like. Join us, won't you? Let's help the children.
And help you can, right? Go to the website, donate to the silent auction, but most importantly, well, not most importantly, but what we want you to have is fun today, right? And to make sure you have fun today, we're going to continue with our music. Coming up again, we have Rukshan, and he's going to be singing about some cool cats.
On the jazz radio you will hear Ella Fitzgerald's cat running up and down the scales. The notes are on fast track, like a saxophone playing a solo. Her voice with such impact, a legacy behind the jazz world. She is one cool cat. Then came Mr. George Benson with his fancy scat, synchronizing his voice and guitar with ease. Just like that, a musician par excellence, a singer who does all that, a legacy behind the jazz world. He is one cool cat. Yes, they are cool cats. Yes, they are cool cats. They take the world on a roller coaster with their solo act. Yes, they are cool cats. Yes, they are cool cats. I bow my head to my masters when I do my scat. Radio you will hear Ella Fitzgerald's cat running up and down the scales. The notes are on fast track, like a saxophone playing a solo. Her voice with such impact, a legacy behind the jazz world. She is one cool cat. I bow my head to my masters when I do my scat. Yes, when I do my scat, always do my scat. I bow my head to my masters when I do my scat. Bumbazi bumbazu bumbazuba.
Hi, my name is Priya Kure, and I'm a Vice President of CandleAid Lanka. In this video, you will find some of the children or their parents expressing their gratitude for the love and kindness Clarendon has extended to them through your generous support over the years. And I, on behalf of the CandleAid board and everyone in CandleAid, also want to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to everyone in Clarendon for your partnership, which in fact started way back in 2001 when our director, Mrs. Himali Senanayaka, met Mr. Manilal Fernando in Los Angeles. And from that day onwards up to now, you have helped close to 220 people back home challenged by cancer, and most of whom have been children. And then you continue to help 100 children through a generous donation of approximately $15,000 every year. For that, we are grateful to you, and we are also grateful to you for trusting us to help these children on your behalf. We would also like to express our appreciation to Mrs. Sabine Dyers, CandleAid's volunteer international coordinator for cancer, with whom you have interacted frequently. And as you know, she has diligently facilitated this successful partnership over 2 decades. Let me also wish you and your families a blessed and a safer 2021 from all in CandleAid.
මගේ දරුවගේ නම ගීත ආකාශ් මම ඉන්නේ පිළියන්දල මට Clarendon Foundation හරහා ලැබෙන මාසික රුපියල් දීමනාව CandleAid ආයතනය මගින් මට හැම මාසෙම ලැබෙනවා. ඒකට ගොඩාක් ස්තුතියි. මම මේ රුපියල් 2000 දීමනාවේ මගේ දරුවට බේත් හේතුයි පිටි ගන්නවා. ඉතින් මට තව දුවෙක් ඉන්නවා. මගේ මහත්තයා කුලී වැඩ කරන්නේ. මගේ දරුවා ආබාධිත තත්ත්වයෙන් ඉන්නේ. මම හැම මාසෙකම ක්ලිනික් යන දරුවව රැගෙන ඉතින් ඔබලා කරන උදව්වට ගොඩාක් ස්තුතියි. ලබන්නා වූ නත්තල සහ ලබන්නා වූ නව වසර සුබම සුබ නව වසරක් වෙන්න කියලා ඔබ සැප ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ස්තුතියි.
ආයිබෝවන් AC1320 ඔබ ආයතනයේ අංකය තිබෙන මම නෙත්මිසත් සරණි. මම ඉන්නේ ගාල්ල දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ කරන්දෙනිය ප්‍රදේශයේ. අපේ ගෙදර අම්මයි තාත්තයි මමයි මල්ලි ජීවත් වෙනවා. 2018 අවුරුද්දේ තමයි මේ පිළිකාව හැදෙන්නේ. තාමත් මම බෙහෙත් ගන්නවා. CandleAid ලංකා ආයතනය හරහා Clarendon Foundation ආයතනය මගින් ලබා දෙන රුපියල් 2000ක මුදල මාගේ ආහාර සඳහා වියදම් කරන බැවින් ඔබට ඔබ ආයතනයට ස්තුතියි. ඔබට ඔබ සියලු දෙනාට සුබම සුබ නත්තලක් වේවා. ඔබට ඔබ සියලු දෙනාට සුබ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් වේවා.
මම රෂිත් තීක්ෂණ මට දැනට වයස අවුරුදු 14යි. මම 2016 වයසේදී ලියුකේමියා රෝගී තත්ත්වයට පත්ව සිටියා. මම මේ වෙනුවට මහාගම අපේක්ෂා රෝහලෙන් ඒට ප්‍රතිකාර ලබනවා. මගේ අම්මාද හෘද සැත්කමක් කරමින් සිටිනවා. මට සහෝදරයන් දෙදෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. එක් සහෝදරයෙකු 2021 A level කරනවා. අනිත් සහෝදරය 2020 O level කරනවා. මාගේ පියාදී ස්ථිර රැකියාවක් නැහැ. ඒ නිසා කැලෙන්ඩර් ආයතන විසින් එවනු ලබන රුපියල් 2000ක මුදල මාගේ බෙහෙත් වලට යොදා ගන්නවා. කැලෙන්ඩර් ආයතන විසින් එවනු ලබන රුපියල් 2000ක මුදලට බොහොම ස්තුතියි. කැන්ඩී ලංකා ආයතන විසින් එම මුදල සෑම මාසෙකම මට ලබා දෙනවා. කැලෙන්ඩර් ආයතනය හා කැන්ඩී ලංකා ආයතනයට ස්තුති කිරීමට මම මේ අවස්ථාවක් කරගන්නවා. ඔබ සැමට ලබන්නා වූ අලුත් අවුරුදු සුබ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් වේවා. ස්තුතියි.
මාගේ දියණියගේ නම සංජලී දීමන්ති ධනංජන. අපි ඉන්නේ කඩුගන්නාවේ. මාගේ දියණියට ලෙයුකේමියා රෝගය සෑදුන 2015 වර්ෂයේ. අපි මේ වෙනකොටත් මාසික වැය මාර්ගම අපේක්ෂා රෝහල වෙත සායනික කටයුතු සඳහා රැගෙන යනවා. ක්ලැරන්ඩන් ආයතන මගින් ගෙවන මුදල් කැන්ඩල් ලංකා ආයතන මගින් අපිට මාසිකව නොකොඩවල් ලැබෙනවා. ක්ලැරන්ඩන් ආයතනයටත් ඒ වගේම කැන්ඩල් ලංකා ඉඩ ආයතනයටත් අපගේ ස්තුතිය පිරිනමනවා. ඒ වගේම ලබන්නා වූ නත්තල සතුට සාමය පිරිසුබ නත්තලක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ලබන්නා වූ නවවසරත් සියලුම ලෝකවාසීන්ට සුබ නවවසරක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ස්තුතියි.
මගේ පුතා යුවේ මංජන කුදුරන්දි අපි රත්නපුරේ කැන්ඩල් ලේට් ලංකා ආයතනය හරහා කැරන්ඩන් ෆවුන්ඩේෂන් සමාගමෙන් අපිට ලබා දෙන රුපියල් 2000ක ආධාර මුදල අපි ලබා ගන්නවා මාස්පතා. ඒ මුදලින් අපි පුතාට ඖෂධ වර්ග, විටමින් වර්ග වගේම පෝෂණ ද්‍රව්‍යත් ලබා ගන්නවා. මගේ පුතාට තාම ප්‍රතිකාර කටයුතු කරගෙන යනවා. ඒ සඳහා මහරගම අපේක්ෂා රෝහලට මාස්පතා යනවා. මගේ පවුලේ මායි මහත්තයයි පුතයි දුවයි ඉන්නේ. මගේ මහත්තයා මේසන් වැඩ කරන බාස්ලාට අත්වැඩ දෙනවා. ඒ මුදලින් තමයි අපි ජීවත් වෙන්නේ. ළඟ ඉන්න නත්තල සුබම සුබ නත්තලක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඒ වගේම 2021 නව වසර සාමය සතුට සපිරි සුබම සුබ නව වසරක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. කැන්ඩල් ලේට් ලංකා ආයතනයට කැරන්ඩන් ෆවුන්ඩේෂන් සමාගමට ගොඩාක් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
ජේ.පී. සන්මිතන්සාවන මාගේ දියණිය අසනීප වී මහරගම අපේක්ෂා රෝහලේදී ප්‍රතිකාර කළ අතර දැනට රෝගී සුව වී දරුවාගේ අධ්‍යාපන කටයුතු නිවසට වී සිදු අතර මාස 3කට වරක් මහරගම අපේක්ෂා රෝහලේ පැවැත්වෙන සායනයට බුත්තල සිට මහරගම සායනයට සහභාගී වේ. කැන්8 ලංකා ආයතනය හරහා කැරින්ඩන් පදනම මගින් දරුවාට මාසෙකට රුපියල් 2000ක ආධාර මුදලක් ලබා දෙන අතර එම ආධාර මුදලින් දරුවාගේ පෝෂණ අවශ්‍යතා සපුරා ගන්නවා. ඒ වගේ වැඩසටහන් කරමිට ඔබතුමාලාට වැඩි වැඩි ශක්තිය ධෛර්ය ලැබේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඒ වගේම ලබන්නා වූ නත්තලත් 2021 නවවසරත් සාමයේ සතුට සෞභාග්‍ය පිරි සුබම සුබ නවවසරක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ස්තුතියි.
Hello. Gonna be honest, there is no good segue to our next performance. So I'm just gonna say it. We have Jehan R. Jehan R has another great take on Sri Lankan fathers. I guarantee you will enjoy it.
Here, just wait a second. Here, children, just shut up.
Can you children just shut up? Just shut up.
I'm on a bloody international call.
This is an overseas call. This is an expensive call.
I'll bloody give you a good thundering slap.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Useless. Bloody useless.
Bloody useless, bloody telephone.
Bloody fool.
That bloody fellow is a bloody idiot.
Bloody madness.
Bloody rubbish. Bloody useless bugger.
Here, young lady.
What is this that you're wearing?
What are you wearing, man?
Can you bloody cover up a little bit before you go?
Have you seen what this girl is wearing?
Have you seen what this child is wearing?
You're bloody half naked. You're half naked.
You're bloody half naked. You know, Shut. I'm just trying to bloody remember this bloody useless bugger. Class.
Superb, huh?
I say. He was in the, I think you're the High Commissioner. Here, I have a small job for you.
Quick job for you. Before you go. Can you go and clean up all that crap?
Go and do it.
Have you cleaned the gutters?
The gutters are bloody filthy.
Useless bloody child.
These bloody children are useless, no?
You know, how could we talk about all the thothies without mentioning all the ummies out there. So up next, Jehan R is going to tell you about our Sri Lankan mothers.
Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Children, come to eat! Go and eat, child. Come and eat. I'm not going to vomit again. Eat, eat, eat. Eat, 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 eat. Ayyo. 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 Yeah, where are you going? Who are you going with? What time will you be home? Who is driving? Have you gone to the toilet? I'll tell you a good one. Have you heard about that fellow? I'll tell you another thing. Apparently, that one is carrying on with the other one. Don't tell me. True? Yes, yes, yes. Don't tell lies, child. Ayya. You think this house is a hotel? You think you can come and go as you please? This house is not a hotel. It is raining. You'll catch pneumonia and you will die. You are going to slip and fall and then you will crack your head and you will die. At this hour, you go and get raped and you will die. You're going to die. You will die. You have the sniffles. Is that the sniffles? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Very good for you. Very good for you. Very good for you. Is that what you wanted? Okay, you go like that. You go. If you wind up in hospital, I'm not coming. Next time you will go and do what you want.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This is Damian. I guess virtual is the only way to go to support the Clarendon Foundation in your endeavors and projects to help the children back in Sri Lanka. I wish you all the success in your projects, and D-Zone is with you in whichever way you can. And it's a big thank you, and I'm happy to be a part of this project. Look after yourselves. Stay safe.
Oh, Pop with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. Ba-da-bum bam. Bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. Ba-da-bum bam.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. Friday night and it won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby.
Just you and
baby,
me.
I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money.
You're more than diamond, more than gold.
Long as I can feel the
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You're more than diamond, more than gold.
Long as I keep dancing.
Free up yourself, get out of control. Me and you, girl, you and me. Drop it to the floor and make me see your energy. Because me no play, no hide and seek. Life is at the thing, help me make you feel we girl. Kaya anytime you want and catch it. Just select your pull it up and we can repeat, girl. Me not just a talent, I'm bugging. Another in the world and more than what you were.
I don't need no money.
You were more than diamond, more than gold.
Long as I can feel the
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You were more than diamond, more than gold.
Long as I keep dancing.
Free up yourself, get out of control. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Lovers, it's a place to find lovers at the bar is where I go. Me and my friends out the table, we shots take it fast and we talk slow. Before we start up a conversation, trust me, give it a chance. I take my hand, stop the band and man the jukebox, then we start the dance. I was singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love is handmade for somebody like me. Coming up in front of my lead, but maybe crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab by my waist and put that body on me. Coming up, follow my lead. Coming up, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet do. But my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. And my bed should smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, why? I'm in love with your body. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, why? I'm in love with your body. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, why? I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 Come on, be my baby, come on.
Somebody on fire. Spend 24 hours, need more hours with you. Spend the weekend getting even. Ooh. Spend the late nights making things right between us. Now it's all good, babe. Go out backward, babe. Play me close. Cause girls like you around guys like me, so now I come to. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun, yeah, me too. And I want it, I come to. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. Spend the last night on the last flight to you. Took a whole day trying to get way up. Ooh, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you're taking my shit for the last time. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe you think it's better if you try.
Not so long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's real if I let you meet my mama. You don't want a girl like me, I'm too crazy. But every other girl you meet is fugazi. I'm sure the mother girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi, Cardi, come rev it up like a Harley, Harley. Why is the best foot always have been? Coming to you now, doing 20 over the limit. Red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart. Let's get it though. I don't really need a right horse and a carriage. I'm thinking more white Porsches and carrots. I need you right here, cause every time you call, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar.
Girls like you around, guys like me. So now when I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you, the fun girl, we do what I want when I come through. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Now the gonya, my body, away. From the day we arrived on this planet, blinking, step into the sun. There's more to see, it can never be seen. More to do, it can never be done. There's far too much to take in here. More to find, it can never be found. But the sun rolling high, the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the air goes round. The circle of life, and it moves us all. Faith and love till we find a place on the path unwinding in circle of life. So close.
All right. I think the audience, it's obvious that Damon was in D-zone. Okay, yeah, I agree that was terrible as well. But to continue on the fun, we have our last 3 clips from Jehan R. The first one, he's going to teach us how to speak Sri Lankan.
Hi. How have you been lately? So what's the latest? Pardon me? I understand. I'm sorry to hear that. That's disgusting. That's revolting. Mother. Amma. Mother, please. What a shame. Sin. Don't be silly. Just Gorman? No way. Don't tell me. I accept that. What to do? He's gay. Confirmed bachelor. They're dating. They're carrying on. This is my son's girlfriend. This is my son's special friend. Pretty girl. Fair girl. Nice features. Ugly girl. Sweet girl. Everybody. Every Tom, Dick and Harry. Everybody will be there. The whole ding bang will be there. That's crazy. What nonsense. Everything is alright. Ship. Is that okay? Ship. Don't worry. Ship. Late night party. Gallivanting. This is ridiculous. This is the bloody height of madness. Don't make me repeat myself. I can't be telling you 101 times. Unfortunately, the thing is, apparently, Sims, can you turn the air conditioner on? Can you on the AC? Can you turn the light off? Can you off the light? My arm hurts. My arm is paining. There you go.
Pure brilliant, right? That's just nothing but brilliance. Up next, Jehan R tells us how to take a photo. Please take notes, friends.
Right, now come everyone, let's take a photo.
How to take a photo. Sri Lankan style. Step 1. Gather the family.
Hello, what and all? Come.
Can you move back?
Come closer.
Move back!
Come.
Step 2. Have some technical issues.
My goodness, this is now taking one of me. I look like a whole back. I'm calling somebody. Now the whole thing is black and white. Let it go now. No, I didn't mean to call you.
Finger is covering. Like this. Don't let me find the bloody button.
My goodness. Can you imagine the 1 minute? Can you imagine?
Step 3. Count to 3. Multiple times.
1, 2, 1. Holy shit. You take it. Okay, one more time, huh?
Step 4. Take the same photograph, but this time with an iPad or SLR that you have no idea how to use.
Okay, come.
New camera, SLR, huh? Sri Lankan resolution, huh?
These children have put these contraptions on here.
No, wait, I better get the instructions, man, yeah?
Fine, I know.
Quick start guide, yeah? No. You bloody spend thousands of dollars on this bloody camera, no need to bloody quick start.
It's so simple.
Insert battery. Hey, darling, where's the bloody battery?
Slide.
In the Dubai suitcase, man, the children must have taken it. Bloody shit. The camera is one place, battery is another place. No bloody respect.
Step 5. Take several photographs with the food.
Hey, now just get down with the cake. You can't get my tomato curry into the shot. Stand in the string hoppers. Yeah, can you move the tomato curry, please? Don't spill it. You can't get the love cake in the shot. My God.
Step 6. Take more photographs but with weird combinations of people.
Okay, now just the family. Original family, okay. Just move aside. Just the cousin, just the girl, just the young ones.
Photograph with the MBA, CPA and PhD only holders, huh? I better go then, no?
Step 7. Discuss how you will share the photograph.
I'll send it on the WhatsApp. I'm also hip. I also know the WhatsApp. Let's get on to send to Colombo. Now this will go in Hi Magazine also, no? Wowie! Hi Magazine.
Step 8. Take one more photograph.
Now take one more with this also. Take with No, wait, take one more with this also. One more. Take with this also.
And that's how you take a photograph Sri Lankan style.
3. Got it. The heads will be chopped off. Never mind. Let's go and eat. Come.
So good. It's just so good. So don't forget, friends, remember, silent auction is still going on. You can see it here. We still got some great items for great prices. Please give. It's all going to a great cause. But We got our last clip from Jehan R. I cannot wait to see this because he's going to teach us how to baila.
Welcome to this week's installment of Dancers from Around the World. Today we travel to Sri Lanka to learn a dance style known as baila.
Welcome, boys and girls, to How to Dance Baila. Can you please stand up? The thing is recording, you know.
Okay. Let me show you the first move. This one I like to call the crossing the goal road. You know, you're trying to cross the road. No, I cannot. Okay, here's my chance. No, I'm going to bloody die. I'm going to go now. Our bloody bus is coming.
This one is called the Ane I'm Shy. Hand on the hip, shoulders up, hand like this, lock the knees. Ane I'm Shy, Ane I'm Shy, Ane I'm Shy. Don't look at me, don't look at me.
This one is called 1-2 pending, okay? Bring the knees together, put the hands in front like you need to go to the toilet. You know, you just pulse forward, and then that looks like you're trying to go to the toilet. And then you put the hand on the back, and then number 2 is coming, you know? So what you do is, number 1 coming, number 2 pending, number 1, number 2 like this, okay? Now, better go to the toilet, I'm very busting.
You shrug your shoulders like this. Excuse me, 1 minute, 1 minute. Hello? Hello, child, how are you? I have something on the stove. 5 minutes, I'll call you back.
Is that bloody Janelle calling again, no? How many times has she called? I already went there and fixed the damn thing. Where's the bloody useless son?
The son is studying for the medical exam.
Height of bloody madness. You know what bloody medical exam? I can't bloody go there in my bloody back condition. I'm going to bloody get arthritis in any...
Then there is a move called the Sri Lankan swinger. Ladies hand on hip as always and just link up like this, huh?
Now, boys, this is a perfect chance to dance with all the other young girls. You know, you link arms like this and then patas, you're dancing like this. It's great, you know?
What is the meaning of this?
Hey, what's the bloody hell are you talking about? Yeah, this is fine, but I do it all the time.
All right. Dancing with the Stars, here we come. So let's get back to the music. We have one last performance by Rukshan, and this time it is a pure a cappella. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's another a cappella using some of the finest calypso songs of the 60s and the 70s.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Samudre masun bohora jale, samkiye bale, apajivane bale. Samudre masun bohora jale, samkiye bale, apajivane bale. रात्रिये में जलाशये अरंगुनगी बंदबाला बंदबाला विरल बंदबाला रात्रिये में जलाशये अरंगुनगी बंदबाला बंदबाला विरल बंदबाला हो या हो या हो या हो या हो या हो Tanin balu bita siriyabai sudu kellan jabara pimpadai divasehi babulena mahanobai aloka sakalma patura hada nalavanne suaya menjora Siriawai Sudukelanta Badao Pimparai Nivasei Babelena Badawai Nivasei Babelena Badawai Badawai Vehesila Duk Vindala Kamale Yakada Tala Mulukatama Vehesuna Dahadiyen Nebuna Usaginna Nivaganna Mema Yakada Talana Mulukatama Vehesuna Dahadiyen Nebuna Usaginna Nivaganna Mema Yakada Talana Vehesila Duk Vindala Kamale Yakada Tala Vehesila Duk Vindala Kamale Yakada Tala Mahinna Vadakala Anik Hatta Balala Yanavane Manura Manike One and only one Yanavane Manura Manike One and only Candila Missy Sweet Marie Come to me You're my one and only Candila Missy Don't say Palaya I'm your one and only candy You're my one and only candy I am your one and only candy You're my one and only candy I am your one and only candy One and only one One and only one One and only candy Lalis Ukuletiana Thank you. Thank you, Nishan.
Thank you so much, Rukshan, for all the wonderful performances you did for us today. It really was a treat. And up next, we have another treat for all of you. We have the Season 9 winner of the Sri Lankan Dream Star. She is a very talented singer. Please give it up for Fallon Andrea.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So glad to be a part of this virtual event to support Clarendon Foundation with their annual fundraiser. I wish them success and continued support in different projects that's done here to help these beautiful children across Sri Lanka. I'm Fallon Andrea.
Made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Didn't listen. Look at what we would be missing. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still going strong. Still the one I run to, සුළගයටයි පැල්පතටයි එකවාගේ සලකන්නේ අලසිත පැවතෙන්නේ රසාරු අපි දෙන්නා එක්විලා වනවාගේ ලොවේ ඉන්නේ ඇලුපෙන්නා ඉනහිලා සහයෝගෙන් වැඩේ දෙන්නේ සුදුහාරේ පත්දේනේ සම්බෝලේ රස දුන්නේ මුල්ලෝකෙම හඳුනන්නේ ලුහාදෙහි අපි දෙන්නා එක්විලා වනවාගේ ලොවේ ඉන්නේ ඇලුපෙන්නා ඉනහිලා සහයෝගෙන් වැඩේ දෙන්නේ හැමතැන එක පිට එක වගේ සලකන රසගුණ ගෙන දෙන කටදිව පිනවන ලුණු දෙහි කවදත් කොතනත් ආගෙත් සිත් හතරගත රැගත් හැමකි රසවත් ලුණු දෙහි රම්පක රම්ප 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 ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි
Thank you, Fallon, for that, for selecting those beautiful songs for us, and also for your kind message. And at this time, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the performers you've seen throughout this presentation, and all of you who have participated, and everyone who has supported us, the children, over the years. And I hope you'll continue to support these children in the future. Thank you very much, and I'll give you now back to Devanta.
Excellent. All right. Hello, friends. Well, you're not done with me just yet. We still have more to go. I just want to remind everyone at this point, check out the website. Please continue to bid on the silent auction. A lot of great items. You're seeing the numbers here. Believe me, till 8 p.m., we are going to keep it open. Bid, because it's all for the children. So with that, we have our last performance of the night. We have an executive chef, not just any executive chef. He is the executive chef for the Dorchester Hotel on Park Lane in London. It's Mr. Mario Varun Pereira, and he has cooked for some of the most famous, the most prestigious people across the world. So today, you're going to get the opportunity to see firsthand on how he makes some of his culinary delights with this wonderful, wonderful culinary demonstration. Enjoy.
Good evening, everybody, and greetings from Dorchester Park Lane, London. Thank you. I'm so excited, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to raise money for a great cause. Especially, I want to thank Valerie, who's actually taking time to organize this, and I hope you get the best out of me and raise some great money to this special charity event. And and I hope you enjoy my little cooking from the Dorchester kitchen. Thank you. God bless. Welcome. What I'm going to do is, for your special Valentine treat, I'm going to do a seafood risotto and to share, and also for the main course I'm going to do a côte de bœuf with the trimmings. Again, this is one of my signature dishes, so I will go through with one by one how I'm going to how you cook and how you execute and how you present it. But let me firstly show you all the ingredients that I'm going to use for the seafood risotto. So we have some diverse scallops is already cooked, ready to go. And some mussels we just cooked off, and we just take it off from the shell just for the garnish. And a little bit of squid. These are only I use the little tentacles, so I think it gives a lovely little flavor and a texture. And I have some bronze fennel here, and some little bit of micro basil and vein sorrel. And here we have a few things that I'm going to use, some Cornish sea salt, and also some, for the garnish, I'm going to use a little bit of tapioca crisp and fried parsley and some parmesan. So the risotto, what I've done is actually, I've taken all the shells from the trimmings, everything from the shellfish, and make into a little broth with some tomato paste. So you get that lovely orangey color on the sauce. So basic risotto, you cook, spread a little bit of shallots, and you put the risotto. It depends how much you want, how much quantity you need, and then you deglaze with a good white wine, and use the broth from what you make out of the shellfish. And for me, always I think when you want to finish a risotto, I always finish with a little bit of butter, some parmesan, and some double cream, and salt to taste. And it's important you cook al dente. It will take, if you use arborio rice, it will take good 18 to 20 minutes to finish the product, and rest it just before you serve, and it will do the job. So let's start plating up with the risotto. So if you look at here, so that's the color, it comes from the broth. You give that lovely deeper color and all that flavor from the So here I'm going to use a plate. So again, for Valentine's, I think it's nice to have something to share, or if you want to have individually plated, you can do that as well. So here, make sure the risotto is nice and runny, not very stodgy. Yeah. So see, it's still runny, and the rice is, you can still see the grain is not overcooked. And I think quite important for you to have that. And so here already the scallops are sealed. I'm going to finish off with some good olive oil, then some little bit of salt and pepper. Seasoning is a very key thing. I mean, you don't have to complicate a lot of things. It's important for you to have the right seasoning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 3 nicely sealed scallops, then a few mussels, then also a little bit of squid, then I'm going to garnish with a little bit of vein sorrel. If you don't have vein sorrel, you can use some flat leaf parsley or any kind of herbs to look pretty. Then I think it's important to have a little bit of garnish on top. It looks nicer, and especially for the right occasion, and that's the job. So this little bit of lobster oil just to finish it off, and also I'm using a little bit of parmesan just to give a little bit of texture, and some fried black olive crumble to give a little bit of color and texture. So that's the seafood risotto with Cornish seafood, that's diverse scallops, squid and mussels. Thank you. Right, so for the main course, I want to use something very different. I think we are so famous for beef, and I'm using côte de bœuf. It's a piece of rib. It's Norfolk Angus and 30-day aged. So the beef been aged in Himalayan salt So you have a lovely little crust when you caramelize. And how I cook the beef, I seal it off, get some nice caramelization. Then I cook on a very slow oven on 80 degrees and we bring it up to 56. And resting is a very key thing when you come to beef. So I will rest for good half an hour. Then just before you eat, when you're ready to eat, you bring back to the oven and bring it to the temperature and you eat. So you have the lovely flavor. You have a lovely caramelization outside, and then you have the juice and the moist and the flavor inside. So that's the piece of beef. So that's for 2 people. So if you look at this, and it's always nice, all that juice to go in there. And this is for 2 people to share. So especially for Valentine's, I think it's nice to treat yourself something like this. So that will help. So I'm using 1 large plate. So that will help for both of you to sit down and have a good meal. So a few ingredients I'm going to use on the plate. Some nice roast potato. So again, the roast potato is you blanch them first in a steam or cook it off in water. Then after that, you cook with some nice goose fat with some salt, pepper, and some herbs. And I have some sweet potato. Sweet potato, I think it's quite a very healthy, and it's one of the nicest seasonal vegetable that you can use at the moment. So sweet potato puree, basically very straightforward. You put in the oven the whole sweet potato. Once it's cooked, you take it off and you put in the blender, and it gives a lovely flavor. This can be a puree, it can be a soup, but I think that will complement very well with the meat what we're having. So again, here we have some roasted banana shallots, lovely sweetness and gives a lovely flavor, and roast garlic. And also I have some king oyster mushroom, complements well, you give the lovely earthiness. Then here I have whole orange carrots. So again, what we do is we cook them a little bit of stock and a little bit of olive oil and butter whole, and you keep the flavors nice together, and you finish it off with some nicely chopped chives and salt, pepper seasoning. Seasoning is a very key thing. So again, let's finish it off with this seasoning. Then also we'll have the pepper mill, just to give a little bit of pepper. So let's start. What we're going to do is I'm going to use sweet potato in 2 different things. So here I'm going to have that as a base for me, yeah, to keep all the vegetables together. So here you have the vegetables. So always I'm using 2 pieces each. So obviously when you eat, both of you have can share, or it all depends what you want to do. Then king oyster mushroom, 2 pieces. Then also I'm going to put the roast garlic. I think roast garlic complements very well with the beef, and I think it's nice to have that in there. Then to finish it off, so this is a special pepper. It's a Brazilian wild pepper. This is actually, it gives a lovely spiciness, but also when you eat, you give the lovely sweetness towards the pepper. So I'm going to put some of these peppers on top of the beef, and also fried breadcrumbs. So just normal breadcrumbs, fresh breadcrumbs, cooked with a little bit of butter and some seasoning. So it'll give a little bit of texture towards the beef. Yeah. And last but not least, some fried parsley. And also, I will not throw this away. I will put the little herbs, so that can be used. Again, it's important, make sure you have a lovely little clean plate. Then also I have some sweet potato puree in a piping bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe a little bit of sweet potato to finish off the dish. So you have a little bit of textures. So it's a full dish to share by 2 people, and I think it works very well with beef, especially this particular piece. It's a little treat, especially for Valentine's. I think you want to treat your loved ones something special, so why not cook a nice piece of beef? Again, if you cannot get the côte de bœuf, you can use a beef fillet or chateaubriand or any kind of special steak, whatever you can get. So that's that. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of salt on top, so you have a little bit of salt. Look.
Thank you, Warren, for that expert and interesting demonstration of some mouth-watering dishes. And thank you for your time and your expertise donating it to help us to help the children in Sri Lanka. Those of you who are watching, there is an item on the auction for a one-on-one Zoom lesson on any culinary demonstration of your choice between you and Varun, to be scheduled between you. Bid on that item if you would like. And this brings our event to a close. Please, the silent auction will go on for about 3 more hours, 8 o'clock California time. Please go and bid on those items, bid high, because all of that money is going to the children in Sri Lanka. Bid on the auction, donate towards the cause, help the children in Sri Lanka. Thank you for participating. Thank you.